Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay. Yes. Welcome to the Teenz Crown YouTube channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I want to welcome you all to this discussion that is going very viral. And it's so sensitive as well. Yes. So my name is Judy Bear. I'm your host today. Alongside my discussants that I'm having in the studio with me. Yeah, could you guys introduce yourselves?
Today is my series in Eastern region 2020-2022. Thank you so much, Dibe, for having me in the studio today.
Thank you, darling, for coming round. We are still having another one more. Yes. Okay. I think we should start the discussion. Okay. Today's discussion is about the pregnant teenagers. Should pregnant teenagers or breastfeeding teenagers be stopped from going back to school, or should they be allowed to go back to school? This topic is very, very, very sensitive, mostly to we the girls who are being affected by the pregnancy, because at times, my own opinion, yes, I want to first give you my own opinion. I want to tell you that at times it's actually not our fault. Yeah, I could have been raped, or I could have been forced by situations to become pregnant. But then on the other side, also, it's upon me to protect myself. So, how do I protect myself? How am I going to be careful with my life to see that I'm not going pregnant? But that is not the issue. The issue is, should these girls, should the teenagers who are pregnant or who are breastfeeding continue attending school with the rest of the kids, or should they be stopped from attending school? We are going for a very short break, and when we come back, we want you to get involved in this, and let's discuss. Tell us, what do you think? What can we do, or what is what? Yes, hello guys, welcome back. So today's topic, like I had told you, should pregnant or breastfeeding teenagers be allowed back in school, or should they be blocked from going to school? Yes, I want to hear your opinions. What do you say? We are going to start with Chebet. Chebet, what do you think, and what is you say about this?
Much again, Judy, for this opportunity, and Teenz Crown for this opportunity to discuss today. Is tried so many other people's opinions that have been taken. My opinion is girls should be given opportunity to go back to school. They should not be blocked, because it's not their fault that the pandemic came in, It's not their fault that this happened. Yes, it so teachers having them in school alongside others, then kids knows other future that we have, that this nation has. So yes, let's give them an opportunity to school and to study while parenting or while pregnant. Yeah.
Okay, so Chebet, I want to ask you a few.
Yes.
Bishop Ssebagala said that although it's good for the parents to support their girls who are pregnant, it's not morally upright to allow them to sit in class with the rest of the children. So, do you think do you think it's right for the pregnant girls to actually sit in the same classes with the rest of the kids, or do you think it's going to be an influence?
It may not be an influence. It's going to be a lesson to the rest of the students that are is already a burden to them.
Okay.
Be a lesson to the rest to look at this, because you cannot. It's not. They're not at the best of their performance. It's not really comfortable. So it's be a lesson to the rest. It's not the right thing to do, but yes, we've been conscious to come and help the rest. I don't think it's going to be a burden to the rest.
So, don't you think if me and you, Chebet, let's say we are in the same classroom, yes, and I see I'm pregnant, I'm allowed to go back to school just like you, and we are sharing the same classroom, and I have been allowed to have my education on set just like the rest of the students. Don't you think these guys are going to be encouraged to get pregnant since we are all given education?
I don't think so, because these other girls that are not having babies or are not pregnant are not the condition that is going to, yes, we may not avoid the fact to be speaking for girls, yes, but the schools have been asked to give this girls a conducive environment. So these other girls will look at these are studying under difficult situations. They may not really love to be where they are, you know.
Yes, you are so right. You are very, very right. And I have another queen with me. Is it so? Okay. That's amazing. We've all heard from Chebet, and what she's actually saying, I think, it's these girls should be given an opportunity to have their education, to have their school, because at times, like I told you, it could be circumstances or it could be, situations. Yeah. It could be forcefully. Yeah. Okay, you don't need to take my opinion, of course, but you can join us on this conversation and tell us what you actually think, what should be done, and what do you really think could be the join the rest of the kids in school. I was moving around, and actually this discussion has been open on all our social media platforms, and I got feedback, and someone says it's simple logic. My opinion is no, because how can a pregnant girl attend school? She might even get a miscarriage from school. Maybe for the case of breastfeeding teenagers, those can be allowed to go to school. But what I don't understand is, what if she doesn't get a miscarriage? What if she doesn't get a miscarriage? And what if she's having a normal pregnancy? and she can still attend school, should she also be denied from going to school or not? Chebet, could you answer that?
I didn't get what you say, please. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So someone says, it's simple logic. My opinion is no. Because how can a pregnant girl attend school from school? Maybe for the case of breastfeeding teenagers, those can be allowed to go to school. So what if she doesn't really get a miscarriage? Or do you think the environment is going to be the same?
Basically, actually, the government has been very, very national understanding because they ask schools to get space for pregnant mothers, for these pregnant girls. Other schools actually provided them nurses and counselors. There are so many schools that have well these girls, you know. So basically, I'm sure with the space that are providing with and the nurses, the counselors, they'll be able to monitor these these the health of these mothers and these girls. So yeah, if some of these unfortunate and maybe get miscarried, they could go home and and get
Okay.
the treatment.
Hi guys.
Come back to since they have been allowed to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a point. That is a point to be noted. And another thing that I've been questioning myself is, are these girls really going to be given, do you think these girls are going to be given special management or like that special treatment from the rest of the kids? Because one, they are pregnant, and that is a critical, that alone is a critical condition, right? Should they be given
So
special
me
treatment?
personally, before I even start, hi guys, I'm a bit late. My name is Tracy. Nice to talk to you guys. But then, me a person, I feel like to government schools will be able to cater for these pregnant or breastfeeding mothers. When it comes to private schools, I really strongly doubt, because we all know the education system. Most private schools don't entertain being pregnant in school to an extent that when one is found pregnant, they are literally expelled. So I feel like government schools cater for the pregnant or the breastfeeding mothers, but it may not be to the private schools. That's what I think. Those are my views.
Much, Tracy. Thank you. So I have a question for you, Tracy. When in actually all schools, I must say in all schools, when a girl is found pregnant, yes, they are expelled effectively, right?
Yes, right. Most of them are really. Most government schools don't entertain girls. Not government. Most private being pregnant in school. Yes, you immediately expelled,
Okay.
and to make things worse, they're not even get back to the school. Yeah.
Now this is where the problem came from. We've been in lockdown for approximately 2 years, yes? And most of the teenagers became redundant and started actually, okay, I won't say misbehaving, because I told you, sometimes it's up to us. and sometimes it's actually not up to us. So if these schools, actually if all schools, or if government schools or private schools keep expelling these students or these teenagers, what is their life going to be like? What is their education? Are they going to, is it where life stops at?
Yeah, I understand. Actually, me
It is
personally, I don't support
actually
not wanting pregnant kids in school or breastfeeding mothers. You get me as Tracy, I really feel like allow pregnant mothers in school basing on how long the pregnancy is. For a pregnancy is just 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. That is very okay for a person to still attend school. You understand? And if the pregnancy is about 7, 8, or 6+ months, that is a bit. The stomach turns out to be very big. It's literally so uncomfortable. So I feel like if someone is pregnant 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, they can still come to school and study. Why not? But when it exceeds the months, I feel like they should now stay back home and literally cater for the growing. Then literally also these pregnant mothers going back to it actually comes back to the family. I feel like the family is supposed to be a very supportive, strong, or nevertheless, even the baby has to be sort of support home. We might be, what have you done? Am I just going to stay home and not study? No, it's upon the family member, the father of the baby, to at least hire teachers to come and teach this pregnant young girl at home. I feel that would be a
I
very
coined
nice
by
idea.
Tracy.
Yes.
uh of course, everyone would love an idea of parents paying for teachers to come and teach them, to teach their children individually, right?
Yeah.
But remember, we've been in lockdown for quite some time, and not every parent is going to have the money, the resources to call a teacher at home to teach your
Yeah,
student
parents
who
are
is
going to be
pregnant.
able to afford my. It also goes back to that girls, by the way. Also,
Okay,
the person
okay,
has been
that is what
pregnant
the
a few
point
okay.
is.
Okay.
years.
Can I say something of
Yeah, the father of
regarding
the
that?
baby also matters.
The father of the baby. Oh, come on. Who are you going to present to your dad or to your mom that, mommy, this is the father of my child? Yet you are a teenager. Mm-hmm. Do you see where we are going?
Yeah, I know it's going to be hard. At this point, we really
Yes,
want this young girl's future. You get? So this family is gonna come in. That this side
true.
is really going to come in and start trying to take responsibility of what their son, rather than him staying back there, the family of the child,
Okay.
and the boy's family is not literally helping out in any way. So if the boy's family acts mature enough to come and sit and try to talk out things with the girl's family, and then literally a way forward, that would literally be a very beautiful idea. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Icon Bed Tracy. Someone was telling me something. I think she has disappeared. She was arguing about what you are saying, but I think she has disappeared. Though someone writes here in the comment section that, of course, I think all girls with or without pregnancy, either breastfeeding, they all deserve studying, and please welcome welcome them. Yes, welcome them. And then she actually says, just put out ways or advice for a best routes of growing up for both humans. Okay, it's all about grooming. Yeah, I think what she's trying to say, with or without pregnancy, we are all supposed to get education. Yes, but it also comes back to how one is groomed. Are you going to, be careless with your life and get yourself pregnant? Or we have another discussant that has just joined us. Let me check it out. No. Hello, guys. Can I be heard? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, so we are still continuing with the same discussion. If you have just joined us, the topic is, should pregnant or breastfeeding teenagers be allowed in school, or should they be stopped from going to school? You guys can keep your comments coming in the comment section so that you can all interact. And then Charity says, stigma at school is so high. Very true. Yes, that is so true. And a pregnant and yeah, someone has just joined us. Could that be Jean Corporates? Not showing. Okay. Okay. Tracy, could you please mute your microphone? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so Charity says, stigma at school is so high, very true. And a pregnant young girl may fail to handle pressure and insults from other peers. True. Stopping her from going to school is unacceptable. If she can handle stigma while completing her education, it should be upon the girl to decide, but completely denying her access to education or schooling, yeah, is very wrong. That is very wrong. And some girls are strong minded. She can actually complete her education with high grades, even under the stigma of getting pregnant while at school. So, literally, she says she can be, let her be allowed in school, and it's up to her to decide whether she can be in school or not. Yes. So, someone else is actually in the comment section says, while as I heard say Judy, my opinion on this um falls towards a woman's conscience, because well, school has much stress and a pregnant lady can't be around stress. So in short, she should not be allowed in school. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Though, if you could support your point, if you could tell us really, what if I'm able to handle all this stress, hmm? And I really want to complete my education? Should I be really stopped from getting access into school? Yes, that's what I want to hear you argue about. Mafmahani. Okay, Mafmahani says stress is stress. 100%. Okay, Maf, I can see ya. I can see ya. Stress is stress. So we should literally stay home. Yeah, guys, the conversation is still wide open. I want to see your comments get through and tell me, what do you guys think? Should the pregnant or breastfeeding girls be allowed in school to school with the rest of the children, or should they be denied education? I want to welcome another discussant of mine to tell us what does she think about this topic. Okay, we can continue. We can continue, of course. Now, the government officials and experts have actually shown concern at the rising cases of teenage pregnancies in the lockdown East African country of Uganda. This is our country, as you all know, yes? A very small country, yet big, you know. Yeah. Education officer Nelson also claimed that over 90,000 girls under 18 have got pregnant this period. So, you guys, do you think we are going to keep the 90,000 girls that have gotten pregnant over this COVID period back at home just because they are pregnant or just because they are breastfeeding? Yes, please.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Please
I was
introduce
trying to say,
yourself.
oh, this is Mr. Janet Museveni.
Yes, I bet.
They are going to be a burden to the nation, in the nearby future, because our other future we have so big number. 90,000 is really a big number. We can't just ignore to home and go to school because they say that education is here
Hey,
in our country.
okay.
So I would take these girls home and be in school because they are going to be a burden us in the near. Yeah, I say.
Okay. So, actually, do you know what is ironic about this whole thing? The education minister,
Yeah.
Janet Museveni herself, she urged the parents to guard their daughters. She actually said, I will not get tired of reminding you all, the parents, to always keep an eye on your children so that they do not get pregnant during this lockdown. So it's as though, as a big person, as a parent she is, she obviously oversaw what is coming, you know. But
Mm,
if it happened like so, it cannot be denied. Yes.
mm.
I want to listen
Actually,
to another queen that is online. Mm.
some of these girls are victims, of domestic violence. We
True. That is the
can't
point I
keep
was
that
waiting
fact,
for.
can't keep that fact away. I don't say a fault. Some of these parents are not taking care of their girls like the minister is cautioning. Like you said, she foresaw this. The fact that the kids girls were just home and not studying. It was meant to happen, but some of them lost because of the domestic violence home.
Okay,
Can't
that is
bring
actually what I
we
was waiting for. Because
can't afford
trust
to keep these
me,
girls home. Mm.
you cannot, not anyone can tell me that the 90,000 girls have decided by themselves, you know what, mommy, I'm getting pregnant. Of course not. This is domestic violence, partly rape. That is where it falls. So if a bishop can, stand in while bidding farewell to his people and says, this was actually mind blowing, and I'm like, yo, whoa, how is that even happening? Okay, we are going in for a yes.
Even God, even Jesus himself called in the lost sheep. Who is Bishop? This is
We are coming for you, Chebet, wherever you are, guys. Okay, we are going in for a very, very, very short break, and we are going to be right back with a few of what you guys are saying. Yes, with what you guys are suggesting, and then we shall come to the end of our discussion. Stay tuned. Please don't leave. Okay, guys. I hope you're still okay and firm with what you have been saying. And I appreciate you guys for all being around. Yes, it's beautiful and amazing how you're all, looking out for our country, Uganda, and what is to be done, or how we're supposed to solve such, issues. We are supposed to discuss about it, talk to each other about it, encourage ourselves about it, and at the same time, look for the way forward. So, someone actually also says, yeah, I've been reading a few comments here, and someone says, uh, just like the bishop himself said, it's not morally upright to allow these pregnant teenagers to come to join class with the rest of the kids. It's going to be a big influence to the other kids, So what I'm wondering about is, do you guys, Chebet, are you still around? Yes. Like I asked earlier, people are saying it's going to be an influence because I cannot have my daughter sit in the same class with your daughter who is pregnant. What if I ask her, yo, how did you get pregnant? I did this and this, and I also want to try it out since we are all given education. Yes. Do you think that, or don't you think that these guys should be having a separate environment for education, or should they still be mixed together with the rest of the kids?
I think, first of all, by the time he's gone to school, they have a series of lectures or counseling, by their parents, teachers, and directed to. So I don't think they are going to be an influence because, like I already said, these girls are not in the position that the other girls are a bit disadvantaged because of their state. So I do not think one who is in their right thinking in school can think girl is having the best of their lives and is influenced by them. It's actually going to be a lesson to those that are studying the right.
True.
have done, yes, may not be right, but they've been given an opportunity to so I don't think it's going to be influenced. It will be an
It's not going to
example
be an influence.
to learn about. Yeah.
Okay, Icon Tracy, are you still there? Icon Tracy, are you still there? Yeah, so I think that is the view that we are having. Yeah. Oof, okay, this is amazing. This is beautiful how I'm still getting the feedback of how people are actually in support of these beautiful young teenagers to keep in school and embrace education just like anyone else can, because they are also human. Maf Mahani, you are welcome. Please say something. Are you there?
Me I want to show my face as I'm speaking. Me too. Because this is a very big issue.
Yes.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it today. But, as women, Judy, you're a girl, right?
I am a beautiful girl.
And
Yes.
oh Lord.
Yeah, you are live on
Okay.
You Are Live, Maf Mahani.
Yes. Well, my issue is as a woman, you are supposed to look at your health first. You will look at you being in a class. You're pregnant. Your other friends are not pregnant. How do you think they will look at you? First of all, in schools, there's too much rumor mongering, talking, yebere yebere. People are going to mock you. There's nothing as example here. This one has a stomach. Example for me to here treat my no. You are going to a place and people are going to talk weird things about you. It is going to put stress in you. You're going to feel bad of yourself. That is already putting
Maf
yourself into
Mahani.
trauma as a pregnancy.
Maf Mahani. Okay.
Yes.
Don't you think this is also going to involve these schools to sensitize other students, to have a conducive environment for these pregnant girls? Let's say we are supposed to, we are supposed to be on the lookout. Yes.
But Judy, you see, this is now Uganda we are talking about. This is Uganda. It's not America. In Uganda, someone will say, okay, let us do this for for the for the for the pregnant. Let us do this for what? They will build up. They will say, let us build this for this. But trust me, when
Maf Mahani. Oh man, your internet is a mess. But actually, you got your point. I see what you're trying to say. Maf Mahani, we cannot.
but you're good on the point, Judy.
Oh man, Maf Mahani, we are having I think issues with your internet, but that is okay. Thank you so much for your opinion. Running back to Chebet. Chebet, are you still there?
Yeah.
Chebet, you're still there?
Yeah.
So I want to request you, Chebet, to tell us about your COVID story. Tell us about My COVID Story campaign. Tell us about that.
My COVID story say is a joint. It's by four tourism from regions.
Yes.
We have two queens from Eastern, then we have one queen from our region, then we have one queen from West Nile. And our project director, Mr. Janet, actually, my COVID campaigns project is basically our aim is to give back to the community, especially girls that were affected in mainly the mothers and pregnant girls by giving back to them, by uh, donating a few things to them that would help them uh, through the situation they are in, you know. Yeah, so we are doing this in line with them, and we shall be encouraging them to go back to school. Our project was launched on the 10th of January. It was done and the four of us did this research together with our project director. And this campaign will promote tourism and charity at the same time. So yeah, in a way that we are doing different regions to donate it back to these girls and encourage them to go back to school. Let them know that it's the beginning of their story. It's just the beginning of their life. It's not the end, you know. Yeah, that's what I can tell you about my COVID campaign.
Thank you so much, Chebet. Thank you. That's amazing. And it's actually a great initiative. And I want to appreciate you for being a strong, wonderful, carrying out these campaigns. It's not just an ordinary thing. Yes. So it's very amazing. Though I want to ask you guys, how do we help out the girl child in this whole initiative? Because you know how these guys are being pulled back by this whole pregnancy thing and all that. Yes. How do you think the girl child is being helped in this whole thing? Or how do we help? We as Teenz Crown, we as the Miss Tourism Queens, and we as the girl children, how do we help a fellow girl child?
I think I'm going to do a few donations
Yes.
to girls by taking life back to them, encouraging them to go back to and
Okay.
encouraging them that yeah, like I said, it's the beginning of their life, it's not the end of their story, you know. So we're actually asking for to join us in the mission and contribute to this girl in different ways.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chebet. It's been amazing hearing from you. And it's actually wonderful how these guys are positive about this whole initiative. Yes. We are not, it's not only a one-sided project. Yeah. This is something that is going to be wide and something that helps everyone. How? We are doing donations. Yes. And we are helping out a few, or I should say many, pregnant teenagers that we have been discussing about. Yes. And the helpless mothers, such kinds of people. And you guys, if you could actually join us in carrying out this donation. Yes. If you have anything, if you feel you have that giving heart, you can reach out to Teenz Crown. Yes. Teenz Crown is actually a show that is always airing on Magic One HD. That is at 12:30 on Saturdays. Yes. And repeats are always on Monday, 10 a.m. So if you guys have any donations, you can reach out to us. You can reach out to our hosts. You can actually reach out to us at Wabiona Plaza at Devita Studios. Yes? Maf Mahani, are you still there? Icon Bet Tracy, are you still there? Maf Mahani, could you give us your last word or your last say? Icon? Okay, we are coming to the end of this. Yes, you guys, it's been an amazing time with all of you. Thank you guys for joining us. Chabet, do you have any last words for our viewers that have joined us for this?
Yes, I think my last one to the viewers is there are girls out there, there are lots of pregnant mothers out there, there are lots of interesting girls. Please,
Yes.
whoever is listening to us, talk life to these girls, advise them till the end of them, and support them in any way that you can. You can give them support. And as we've been saying, we are going to be running we are still running our campaigns and asking you guys to help us that we can reach out to these girls and support them, and their lives or future is gonna be better. Thank you so much.
True. Aisha, thank you so much, Chabet.
Welcome.
Aisha, hello, welcome to this topic. Are you there? You have noise in your background. Okay. Okay, we understand. So our topic today has been, should pregnant or breastfeeding girls be allowed back in school with the rest of the children, or should they be blocked from from attending school with the rest of the children? You can actually put your comment in the comment section, or what you want to say in the comment section. If you're unable to talk, yeah, we can still read it to the public anytime from now. Okay. Icon Bed Tracy, are you still there? Mafmahani? Okay. We are coming to the end of our discussion. Yeah. It's really been amazing having you guys. Bangura, thanks for joining us. Maggie, thanks for joining us. Habibu Kushemerera, thanks for joining us. Wow, it's been amazing having you guys around. Yeah, I can't read everything, but yes, thank you guys all for joining us. Do not forget to catch our show, Teenz Crown, on Magic One every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. and repeats on Monday at 10 a.m. I'm your girl, Judy Bear, still going to be your host. Yeah. Thank you all for your contributions, and we appreciate. And for donations, do not forget, you can reach out to us. And, a hand that gives is a hand that receives. So we are trying to see what we can do for these pregnant teenagers, or for these young mothers that are not prepared to be mothers. Yes? You can reach out to all our social media platforms and still tell us, what do you think? The discussion continues. It does not stop here. Yeah. Go to all our social media pages and tell us, what do you think? It's going to be pinned. Do not forget that we love you so much and we are happy to have you here with us. Thank you so much.